any suggestions on how to report specifically on the wins, why we won or why we lost, whether it's fields in Salesforce or somewhere else for that matter?
Yeah, so I think throughout the deal cycle, you should be capturing data points, right? And then it's not a lot of times it's after the fact, like after a deal gets closed, lost, and we lost, then we say, okay, why did we lose? And then we have a required field in Salesforce, and then you check the box, right? And then that information is only as useful as, at that point in time, it's check the box. Okay, we lost because of X. But there's a lot of indicators across the deal cycle, right? While you're moving an opportunity through the funnel, there are things that we should be tracking, right? Not just around the account firmographics or the type of personas or how many people we talked to, who did we talk to, all of those different touch points, but then also identifying throughout the process, what are the use cases? Why are they interested? Why did they take the call? What are they trying to achieve? What are the pain points? So it's that kind of taking your sales methodology, whether that's MEDDIC or BANT or whatever methodology you're using, and really gathering the information throughout the deal cycle, because when you've lost, it's lost, right? It's done. It's a finite kind of an event that happens. But throughout the deal cycle, if you're picking up on those indicators and having those conversations to try to mitigate risk, that's one, right? The important piece of it. But it also helps you gather the data to be able to do that look back in terms of why did we lose? Like, was it because this call, the technical call didn't go well because we didn't identify, the use cases and, whatever. There's tons of reasons why, but capturing as much of that data as possible throughout the deal cycle versus after the event is done and going back and trying to collect.
Interesting. Okay, and so then where would you recommend to actually capture that data throughout so that you can report on it later? Is it in that lost reason field or is it somewhere else or?
I think it's in your deal cycle. So in your CRM or wherever you're tracking, typically it's your CRM, right? If
Yeah.
we're using Salesforce, it's during that opportunity. So there's fields that are around the characteristics of a deal. And so as things move through from one stage to another, there should be certain fields that you're asking for that should be happening during that stage. Right. So when the technical call happens and you're doing discovery or maybe you're doing qualification, there should be, 3 or 4 things that are important to capture.